Hey everybody, it's Paige, and today's video is going to be my makeup brush declutter. I have dreaded this for so long because, as you can see, I have a ton of makeup brushes and this is going to be a little bit of a process. However, I have found the brushes that I absolutely love and use every single day, and those would be my bling brushes. You can use code Paige for 10% off. These are my absolute favorite. The link is down below. I have the Starry Nights collection, the silver collection, and the rose gold collection. Got the eye brushes, the face brushes. I love them. These are my all-time favorite. I will reach for these over any brushes. However, I also do use Morphe brushes because not everybody has bling brushes, and I do really enjoy Morphe brushes as well. But we have lots of unnecessary brushes happening here. So today I'm going to go through all my brushes and declutter as much as I can. I've had lots of requests to do this video. I actually spent like 4 days washing all of these brushes, which sounds insane, but this took so long. Like, it was a nightmare and I never want to have to do it again. Right now, the only dirty brushes that I have are some of my bling brushes because, like I said, I use these every single day. And then my Jaclyn Hill and Morphe collab brushes. These are not freshly cleaned. Everything else is freshly cleaned, and yeah, I guess we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. If you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. By the way, I did just want to show you a couple of things that I use when I'm cleaning my brushes. I will have these linked down below. So this is the Beauty Blender Solid Pro Cleanser. This is the giant one. I think it's $45, which is a lot of money. And this is like the charcoal infused one. I'm gonna have to set the camera down to open this. So this is what mine looks like on the inside. There is a black bar of soap in here. Mine's kind of like stuck in there from using it so much, but as you can see, there is a massive dent in here. I've had this for about a year, so this lasts super, super long. It also comes with this little thing that you can either use to help clean your brushes, like you can swirl them on this, or you can set a wet beauty blender on here to dry. I never ever use this. I just kind of set that aside, but I use this to wash all of my brushes, and when I'm done I just leave the cap off like this to let it dry out so it doesn't get all mushy and soggy, and then the next day I just put it back on and I'm ready to go. But yeah, I definitely recommend this. I've tried other ones. I'm reaching over here to show you. This is another amazing makeup brush cleaner product. This is from Cinema Secrets. I will also link this down below. This is like a quick clean, like if you just need to switch the color on something really quick and you don't have time to wash all your brushes. This is really, really nice. A little bit goes a long way. I've had this for quite some time, and as you can see, I still have a lot, but I got this from Amazon, and it's really nice. So this is good for a little quick clean, but I've tried the Morphe brush cleanser, and I used up almost the entire tub, as you can see, after one use. And after I washed my brushes and they all dried, so many of them still had soap all over them. So I don't know if I just used too much product or this was just like too conditioning, or I didn't rinse them well enough. I don't know, but I don't ever experience that with this product. Maybe like 2 brushes since I started using this, I've seen that happen, but this was almost every single brush. So don't love that. But I also have a liquid brush cleaner, which I have used, but I personally find that the bar is so much easier, lasts so long, and I would just recommend it. Beauty Blender also has like, this is, I don't know if this was like a limited edition one or what, but they have like smaller ones. This one I know they still have on the Sephora website, and like I said, it was $45, but this has lasted me forever and it's going to continue lasting me forever. But anyway, enough about brush cleaner. But yeah, basically Beauty Blender Cleanser Solid Pro is my favorite. I also get a lot of questions on how I wash my Morphe brushes, like the white ones, without getting them completely messed up. So I learned the hard way that if you wash these normally, brushes with natural hair, they will basically explode and they will not regain their original shape. And I contacted Morphe and I was like, what's going on here? And basically they told me that I need to try brush guards. So what I did was I ordered these on Amazon. I can link the exact ones that I have. They're like $5, and I think there's like 55 or something of them in here, which is, I find, plenty for me, because most of my brushes are synthetic. But these are super nice and convenient. You just slide them on the bottom of your brush and then slide them all the way up so that they cover the bristles here, and then you just set it down, let it dry like that, and then you're good to go. They regain their shape. They don't look all frizzy and funky, so that's my recommendation for that. And when I let them dry, I usually just lay down like a microfiber cloth and just lay them sideways. I try to dry them off as much as I can before laying them down, but that's just what I found works best for me with so many brushes. I do have this from Amazon that works really well. There's like another piece, and you like put these in and stand it up so that it's like this, and then you can poke the brushes through so that the bristles are pointing downward, and then they can dry vertically as opposed to horizontally. That's really nice, but you only have so many slots here. And then I also have one of these. I think I got this from TJ Maxx. I really liked this when I first started cleaning my brushes, but now I just use the palm of my hand. But basically you can like swirl or go back and forth with your brush against these little like ridges so that it helps clean your brush. But I find that going on my palm and then like in between my two fingers really works well, so I don't really use this anymore, but this is really nice if you're first starting out, or I don't know, just in general. I do like it, I just don't really use it much anymore. But yeah, that's basically it for cleaning my brushes. Now we're gonna go ahead and get into the declutter. So obviously I am not gonna be getting rid of any of my bling brushes. These are my favorite, so definitely not doing that. But these are so stunning. I feel like this lighting is not doing them justice. Like seriously, you guys, hopefully this helps. They're so sparkly and so pretty. Like the camera is not doing them justice. If you watch my videos, you've seen them in action. But definitely will be keeping these, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put these back. I just wanted to show you guys for an example. So next we have this brush set here from iBeauty, I think is what it's called. I got this from TJ Maxx or Marshalls. It was on super sale. I feel like it was like $12, and I bought this so long ago with the intention of doing like a knockoff Artis video, but I never did that, and now you never even hear about Artis brushes anymore. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass these along because these just take up so much space, and they might be really good. They feel super soft, like they're so soft, but I don't know. I don't think they're practical for me, so I'm going to pass them along to someone else, and hopefully they will get better use out of them. I have this Morphe and Jaclyn Hill brush holder here that I keep some of my brushes that are not in my makeup room, if that makes sense. So I have like the Morphe and Sweetie collaboration brushes here. These are so freaking cute. Those are pretty new to me. I also have the Morphe and Benefit collaboration brushes in here. And then of course I have my Jaclyn Cosmetics highlighter brushes in here as well. I usually keep this on my filming table and I just leave it open like this, and then sometimes I'll put like my really dirty bling brushes in here so that I know those need to be washed and not used. And then I usually keep a couple sponges. I have the Juno & Co sponge, and then this one is from Stands Out Beauty or something like that. They sent this to me in PR, and I'm gonna try to find it and link it down below, but it's basically like memory foam. I'm gonna try to get you guys in focus. But yeah, it's an interesting shape, and it literally feels like a memory foam like mattress topper. I haven't used it yet, but I'm really excited to try this out. So yeah, I'll definitely update you guys on this, but it's like so weird. Like if you squish it, like, I don't know. Super interesting. Now we're gonna move on to the brush cups. I have 8 of them, and they are all pretty full. These brush cups are actually plant pot holders from IKEA. I think they were like $6 or $8 each, something like that, but I have them all in the gold color, so we're gonna just start going through these. I'm actually gonna start with this cup here because I know that there's stuff that I can get rid of from here. So here are all of the brushes that were in that first brush cup. We have mostly Real Techniques. There's some Wet n Wild, some Alomar Cosmetics, and then a couple miscellaneous ones. So I'm just gonna organize these based on brand, and then I will talk about them. Okay, so I have them all sort of organized in a line here. The first brushes that I'm going to talk about are these ones from Wet n Wild. I've had these brushes for so long. I purchased a ton of them. They were at the Dollar Tree, which everything's a dollar at the Dollar Tree. So these are like an angled sort of makeup brush, and they work really well. I just don't ever find myself using these anymore, so I am gonna go ahead and pass all 4 of these along. I just realized that you can see my face, like, because of the reflection. Oh man, okay, well, I'm not looking too cute today, but anyway. I have a ton of Real Techniques brushes. These are from some kind of like metal collection, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pass these along. I really like Real Techniques brushes. They're super soft, they're great drugstore brushes, but I just prefer my Morphe ones over these, so yeah, those are gonna go bye-bye. Next, I have these Real Techniques metal brushes. These were some of my favorite brushes. Like, seriously, I absolutely loved this bronzer brush. It's so huge and fluffy, and part of me wants to keep this. So I'm just gonna set it here. But these 2 ones are very interestingly shaped. I think it's like a foundation and a concealer brush. I'm gonna pass both of those along. And then this one, this is the 300. I don't even know if they make these brushes anymore, but I used to use this for highlighter. And again, part of me wants to keep it, but realistically, I need to get rid of both of them, so both of these are gonna go. Man, this is sadder than I thought. I have a couple of these Laura Mercier brushes, if I can open them. These are their glow powder brushes. I love this brush. It's so unique, super soft. Like, look at the bristles on that. But I do really like these, so I am going to go ahead and keep both of those. Next, we have my Alomar Cosmetics brushes. I love these brushes. They're amazing. They just recently came out with these, and they're super soft. There is a brightening brush, a bronzer brush, and then this one is a complexion brush. Love this. I think I got this in a Boxycharm, but they actually also released new bronzing complexion trio things, and then they also released these with that, so definitely keeping these. I have 2 brushes here from Moda. I also believe I got these in a Boxycharm. They're really soft and fluffy, and this one's an interesting shape, but realistically, I'm not going to use these anytime soon, probably, so I'm just going to go ahead and pass them along. The good thing about brushes is that they can be cleaned and passed along relatively easily, so I'll definitely be giving these to friends and family. I do not think there will be any that need to be thrown away, but you never know. This is a little mini brush from Betsy Johnson. I never use this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pass it along. I have one Sigma brush that I got at TJ Maxx. It's the angled Kabuki F84. I want to keep this because I really want to try it out. I haven't gotten a chance to try this out yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep that one. This is something that is upside down, but I got this at TJ Maxx. It's called a silicone blender brush. I actually use this to apply peel off face masks. It's super nice. It's like a silicone spatula kind of thing, and I use this to apply my silicone face masks, and then when I just let it dry, and then I just peel off the excess product that's on here, and it works super great for that, so that's why I use this. I probably shouldn't keep this with my makeup brushes, but it's here and I'm gonna keep it. This is a super old e.l.f. small tapered brush. I haven't used this in so long, so I am gonna go ahead and pass this along. All right, now we're left with a bunch of Real Techniques brushes. I really enjoy Real Techniques brushes. I love this one. This is the Prep brush. I love applying face masks with this. But I don't use these, and I love the shape of this brush. This is the contour brush. It's kind of like a little poof. I have like a couple of those actually. Oh, I have like duplicates anyway, but I have 4 of those, and I never use these, but they're super cute and I want to keep them. But I'm gonna go ahead and for sure pass these 2 pink ones along. I'll pass all of the pink ones along. I have these, like a bunch of these little mini concealer brushes that I'm just never gonna use. I probably won't use these ones. These are so cute though. That's why I'm like struggling to get rid of them, but I don't need them. So we're down to these. This is like an under eye reviver thing, but I never use this. Why are we out of focus? Hello, there we go. I never use that, so that can go. The only one I want to keep is this one for face masks. So I think I'm gonna keep that one and then get rid of all of these. So from that first container, I am keeping 8 brushes and I am decluttering 32 brushes. This is so crazy. This next container here has basically all of my eye brushes that are not Morphe or bling brushes, pretty much. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of all of the Wet n Wild ones, the like pink and white ones that I got from Dollar Tree. Once again, just because I don't even think these are available anymore and I don't use them anymore. They worked great at the time. They were perfect for me. And they were really cute and everything, but I just do not need them anymore. So I think this is all of them. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 of those that I'm going to pass along. I'm also going to go ahead and get rid of these ones. They're really cute. I don't know what brand these are from. I got them from TJ Maxx. They're just really cheap. Oh, there's only one in here. I have some other ones somewhere, so we're gonna get rid of that one for now. It looks like we have more Real Techniques brushes in here, so these are nice brushes, but I don't need them. I'm like sitting here trying to justify it because Real Techniques has some very fine tipped brushes, like these little liner ones, which I never use. But Morphe has similar ones, so I just need to say goodbye. So all of these are leaving. I have this Real Techniques one. This is like a comb thing, and I really want to keep that, so I think I might keep that. I just got this Glam Light one, so I'm gonna keep that. We've got an e.l.f. lip brush, which is not the best, and Bling Brushes has lip brushes that I use over this, so I'm going to pass that one along. That one should probably go in the trash, honestly. Another Real Techniques. This one is so old. This is from a brush set that my mom got me from Costco like so long ago when I was first getting into makeup, so that's gonna go. I have a very similar one from Morphe. Ooh, I have these Kaleidos brushes. These are really nice brushes, so I am going to keep all of those. I also have 2 from Believe Beauty that I'm going to keep. I feel like we're too light. Hopefully that's a little better. Sorry for the weird lighting. This is a really old Clinique thing that I need to probably toss. Let's see here. Oh, here's another Real Techniques one that I can pass along. This one is Vegas Nay. I can pass that one along. I have these Dominique Cosmetics ones that I really want to keep. There are 5 of those. I got those in like a Boxycharm PR package. Profusion actually just sent me a bunch of brushes. They now have eye brushes. Profusion is a very affordable makeup brand that they sell at Walmart and maybe Target. But I'm gonna go ahead and grab all of the ones that they sent me, and I am gonna keep them because I haven't gotten a chance to try them on the eyes, but they feel super soft and I definitely want to give them a go. I have a bunch of these Moda brushes that I'm just going to pass along because probably not going to use these anytime soon. I have these BH Cosmetics brushes, which I love BH Cosmetics brushes. I'm gonna go ahead and look these pink ones up and see if they are still available. Okay, so I don't believe these are available anymore, which makes me sad. So I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and pass them along. I have a double-ended brush from the Life's a Drag palette, definitely gonna keep that. I also have an Anastasia palette brush, definitely gonna keep that. Now we're down to our last few here. There's a hair. Some of these are some of my oldest brushes, and a part of me wants to keep them because they hold a special place in my heart, but in reality, I just need to get rid of them. So these Eco Tools ones I'm going to pass along, even though I've had these for so long. I just need to say goodbye. This brush here, I feel like I want to keep this. This is my very first makeup brush ever. This is from Sonia Kashuk. I got this when I was probably like 11 or 12. And long story, but this girl basically kind of introduced me to makeup, and she gave me a couple of items, and this was one of them, so I kind of want to keep it, so I'm just gonna keep it. This is another Eco Tools one, I think. It's completely rubbed off, but I've had this for forever. Gonna pass that one along. This Vera Mona one I'm gonna pass along. This, I think this is a Bare Minerals one I'm gonna pass along. I'll keep the double-ended Sephora collection one. I'll keep the Glossier one. This is Elizabeth Mott. I can pass that one along. I think I got that in like an Ipsy bag. And then this is a Luxie brush, which I have Luxie brushes in a different cup, but I am gonna go ahead and keep this one. So these are all of the brushes that I decided to get rid of from that brush cup, and then these are the ones that I am keeping. Our declutter pile is already very overwhelming. Next, I have all of my Morphe eye brushes in this cup. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep all of those. I'm also going to keep all of my Morphe face brushes. I have another Morphe face brushes cup here. And then I have my Morphe Jaclyn Hill brushes. So I'm keeping all of those. Next, we can move on to this one right here. This one has mostly Luxie brushes, but we also have some other ones that have found their way in here. I am going to keep my Luxie brushes. I really do enjoy them, so I'm just going to go ahead and pick all of those out. I think I got all of the Luxie brushes out of here. I found some more of these Wet n Wild brushes, so I'm going to pass those along. I also found some more Real Techniques ones that I'm going to pass along. This is an e.l.f. small stipple brush. This is so old, that needs to go. This little old Tarte thing I've had for so long, and I don't think I've ever actually used it, so that's gonna go. I have my Juno & Co brushes, which I will also be keeping. And then I have these brushes in here, which are just so freaking cool. They are like magical brushes. Like, look at this. These are from Storybook Cosmetics. They're super heavy. We've got this one, which they don't have like names of them, but look at how cute that little end is. Like, this is like heavy. There's this one with the teal on it. This one. This one. Then we've got this one. Like, literally when I pick it up, like, it's so heavy. And then this is a little magnifying glass one, which is super, super cute. I'm gonna keep these. I'm just gonna do it because I like it, but I don't need to keep them in the bag. So from that cup, we got rid of another 7 brushes. I have this cup here, which is dedicated to BH Cosmetics brushes, and I don't think I'm ready to get rid of those. I'll think about it. This next brush cup has lots of different things. So obviously here we have a lot of the Jeffree Star and Morphe brushes, and I am not getting rid of those. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab those. Oh, I found some more Believe Beauty brushes. I'll put those with the other ones. Oh, and here's another one. I have these like Kevyn Aucoin brush things. They're for their balm foundations. Didn't like the product, didn't really like these brushes, so those can go. I also have a ton of these Boxycharm brushes, which in theory are really cool, but I haven't used them since I've had them, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass all of these along. And then I have this Becca brush, which I'm gonna keep, and then this e.l.f. brush, which is actually really nice. This is a 107. I recently got this from Walmart, I think. So I'll keep those too. This is the last cup that I have not shown you. These are all brushes that I think are so stunning and pretty, but I need to try, I don't know how many I'm gonna get rid of from here. Oh, here. These are those other ones I was talking about. These are like really cheap ones from TJ Maxx. I'm just gonna go ahead and pass these along. I have a bunch of these Tarte brushes, which I just think are so cute. Like, look at how cute that is. This was like a summer collection one. I'm gonna keep those. All right, we also have this Tarte collection, which again is just so freaking cute. Like, I'm gonna keep those too. All right, so here we have a bunch of Real Techniques ones, but these ones are like so freaking pretty. They're pink and sparkly or purple and sparkly. I have these Creme Shop ones, which I actually disliked a lot. I love the Creme Shop, but these brushes did not do it for me. They are really cute and they have like glitter in the handles that move, like so adorable. But I did a video where I used one of these for bronzer and it destroyed my bronzer, and then I went in with my Bling Brushes brush and it saved the day. So these three can go. So then the rest of these are the Real Techniques, and then I have one from Too Faced that is just so darling. I think I might keep these. So all of these are going to be added to our pile that is overflowing now. This is our last cup. These are the BH Cosmetics brushes that I said I don't think I'm ready to let go of. The reason that I feel hesitation about these is because I raved and raved about these brushes and I loved them so much. This was before I started using Morphe brushes, before I started using Bling brushes, and I just don't ever use them anymore. And if I think about it, like, am I really going to ever reach for these unless every single one of my other brushes is dirty? Probably not. I don't know that these are super easy to get a hold of for you guys. I'm trying to think. Do these spark joy? They do in a way, but I think I can pass all of these along, which I cannot believe I'm saying that. Some of these are still a little bit wet, by the way, so that's why they look like that. I finished washing them last night, so they need to dry a little bit longer, but all of these, I'm gonna declutter them. All right, you guys, so here are all of those BH Cosmetics brushes that I am decluttering. There are a ton of them here. And then this is my other declutter pile, which is overflowing. So let's just dump those out for fun. So here are all of the brushes that I am passing along to a better home. I think there was only like one, maybe two that I need to like actually toss, but the rest of these are still in very good condition. And like I said, I did just clean them all, but I will still advise whoever I give these to clean them for themselves. But yeah, these will be going to friends and family. I'm so happy. My brush collection is, I still have a lot of brushes, not gonna lie, but it's looking a lot more sparse. These front four ones I didn't touch. Those are all of my Morphe ones, but all of these, like, look, we have a completely empty cup. So much improvement, and like, woo, sorry about that. I'm very happy with it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I love you guys so much. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!